You know that feeling when you finally put yourself out there, you take a risk, share something you've been working on, and secretly, you hope the people who matter most will show up for you. I'll get to what I mean in a second. So, 20 years since The Office first aired, I finally decided to start watching it. Yeah, I know. I'm really late to the party, but it's been such a fun ride seeing the origins of memes I've known for years. Speaking of memes, you know that Leonardo DiCaprio meme, the one from Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, where he's pointing at the TV? Yeah, that's been me every few episodes going, oh, that's where that came from. Anyway, I just got to season 4, episode 6, as of recording this. But in season 3, episode 17, there's this moment that really stuck with me. In that episode, Pam, or Pam Castle, as Michael later calls her in one of his many awkward attempts at being funny, invites her co-workers to her art show. These are people she sees every single day. Naturally, she expects them to show up. But when the night comes, almost no one does. The few who do, once they're out of obligation, the ex-fiancé who she had the not so wise idea of getting back with, and Oscar from The Office, who was accompanied by his partner, quietly criticizes her art and she overhears them doing so. You then see it all over her face. The quiet heartbreak of realizing the person you thought would acknowledge your work harshly critiquing it. Then Michael shows up. Michael, the guy who usually says the wrong thing at exactly the wrong time. The least serious, least thoughtful, the last person you'd expect to understand something delicate like art. He walks into the gallery, apologizes for being late, and immediately he starts to recognize her art. One of them was a painting, watercolor of their office building. He looks at it and says, "This is our building." Simple, but it lands. Because in that moment, he really sees her not as a receptionist or an employee, but as someone who tried, who created something. And he tells her he's proud of her. It's such a small scene, but it hit me deeper than I expected. It said so much about what it's like to try in a world that doesn't always clap for you. Lately, I've been in my own version of that, quietly figuring out my creative path, taking my time to make things that feel honest, things that I believe the right people will resonate with. I'm not perfect, but every day I'm improving. And yeah, maybe right now fewer than 20 people will watch this, but that's okay. I'm learning that what matters isn't how many people see it, but who it reaches. It's funny, I haven't even really told people that I'm back on YouTube. Part of it is because I want my videos to be watched by people who genuinely want to watch them, not out of obligation. And part of it is because I've seen how slow people can be to offer real support. You put in time and effort in something you believe in, hoping that the people who matter most will at least acknowledge it. And I get it, everyone's busy, everyone's in their own world, but still, it stings. I try not to let that make me bitter because truthfully, it's okay. Support that's genuine will come in time. Palm's moment reminded me of something simple. Even when the room feels empty, your effort still means something. Sometimes the validation you need won't come from where you expect. It will come from the most unlikely person who looks at what you've done and truly sees you. And sometimes it doesn't come at all. And you still have to keep showing up for yourself anyway. So if you're out there trying, not just creatively, but in any way, from someone who never stopped trying, keep going. If you're showing up to a job that no one appraises you, but you still give your best, keep going. If you're trying to build a business, study, heal, become a better parent, rebuild yourself quietly, keep going. Even if no one's clapping right now. Because effort that comes from love, from honesty, never goes unseen forever. Maybe what really counts isn't the applause, but knowing you showed up in spite of its absence, that you tried and gave what you could, even when no one's watching, because one day someone will walk into your own version of that art show, look at what you've done, and say the words you've been waiting to hear. And until then, keep moving forward. Keep being proud of yourself.